All right, Edward, thanks for letting me know. Damn it. All right. Let me intro this again. All right. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you guys for hanging out. I had my mic muted because I was on Discord with my buddy, and lo and behold, he might say something kind of wild. So I was like, let me just mute my mic while I'm on Discord on my phone, and my mic doesn't pick it up pre-stream. Just don't know how that goes, but I just wanted to be a little bit careful. Anyways, hope you're having a great day. I'm sure you guys saw some of the Wake Island, some of the Top Gun stuff from some creators you watch. Otherwise, I was not able to be a part of that. Well, just because I had some stuff going at the current point in time, or at least when they were doing the recording sessions. The only time that I was going to be available was during some of the Jet gameplay stuff, because they were like segmenting it out at different times. There's like a 3-hour time slot, and I was only available for like little morning portion where there's some jets, and I was not going to get to play Conquest or Escalation on the map. So I was like, all right, well, if I made it back in time for Escalation, I was going to hop in, but unfortunately I did not. Anyways, hope you guys are doing good. Thank y'all for tuning in, hanging out with me. Sorry that my mic was muted. You guys enjoy the stream, enjoy the video. Whenever you happen to watch this, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the sub button, and let's get it going. But what is good, Jeremiah? I see Nando's, Bucky's in here as well. Edward, welcome back. Wichita, how are you doing? Nathan, Lego. I got my controller in and played with it a bit today, and it feels good. Thank you for the recommendation. Love to see that. Wichita, did you end up getting a GameSir? Did you end up getting a Scuff Omega? I know John got an Omega. Did you get an aim controller by chance? I can't remember which of the ones you ended up snagging. Anyways, I think I just saw, was it maybe Edward just joined my party here, but we're gonna get into some games. Let's see what we end up doing. Maybe a little Empire, Liberation, something like that. Sobek. I'm gonna just select a couple of maps here that I think will be good for NATO, and then we'll just kind of get it going. Aim controller, nice. Okay, nice. That's what I'm using right now. I do like it. I was actually looking around just a little bit earlier, just because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about getting one of those one of the Scuff controllers. So I've had the Scuff. I've had this Scuff Envision. I had it for a lot of years, and I just like the way the back paddles feel on it. I'll kind of we had to back out of this anyway, so I'll show you what's going on with it when I go full screen. But let me just get it going. What's up, Ricard? What's up, Liz? How are you? Get back in here. Make sure we select that. Get in there. Yeah, we're NATO. All right. But yeah, I've had this one right here for a long time. Unfortunately, the only reason I don't use it anymore is because it doesn't have TMR sticks, and at close range, TMR sticks, you feel, at least personally, I feel significantly more accurate using a controller that's got TMRs. So while I love this thing, also back paddles are interesting on it too. Like, they just blend in with the controller. You can kind of hold the controller any which way, and it fits kind of your fingers, so I like that. But that's the only reason I don't use it, just because of the TMR stick. So I was thinking about looking at that Omega, since it's largely the same thing. Yep, yeah, I see you, Edward. We're in here. We're just waiting on some matchmaking. Also, today, I do have... Yo, Milo, thanks for the gift, my guy. I see the dog running through in chat. Thanks for sending the Corgi for 1,000 jewels. I don't know how to get stream elements to pop that up with something, but I need to figure out how to do that, because I don't think I got any way for that to set up. But I got an orange monster here today. It's the Ultra Sunrise. I actually quite like this. This might be one of my new favorites in terms of monsters. Ah, Liz, that's kind of shitty. Well, at least you got it figured out. But I guess disadvantage of being a manager, or like kind of managing the store, is that you got to deal with stuff like that. All right, let's get it going here. Yep, good ping. Love to see that. Will I run an SG right now? There's a good chance I might just give it a go. Don't need penetration rounds on here though. Yeah, I could give it a go for the first game on. We'll just run it up, see how we like it. Also, might run support instead. Yo, Rodrigo, thank you for hitting that sub button, man. JT, what up? What are you saying my bad for? What happened? The stream just started, man. You didn't miss nothing. Even if you did, totally fine. I mean, you know, it's not like you're being paid to be here. Yo, Bucky, that autocorrect's kind of beating your ass there in chat. Chuck, should I follow you or what's the strat? Edward, you just kind of do your own thing. Like, however you want to play the game is however you want to play the game. Whenever anyone else joins up in here, I don't play this shit as like a true squad. I'm not butt buddying it, you know. I just be playing the game, so I'm just assuming you understand how to play and that we'll get some good positions. And I'll spawn on you and you'll spawn on me, so on and so forth. It kicked you? Well, there is probably still space. Oh, you got hit for inactivity. That's kind of cooked. Oh, there's only 3 people. Actually, oh, wow, now we got somebody. Yo, Lynette, welcome in. I'm doing very good. How are you? I'm doing very good. Bucky told me you were getting into AC Shadows. Do you like that yet? Or have you had a chance to really get into the game? Because I will say AC Shadows is a pretty fun game. Got a lot to do with it. Took me a little bit to get into it. And of course the character, you know, of having a giant black dude in feudal Japan was kind of like, you just kind of looked at it, you're like, huh? But the story makes sense. Hit the like button, Chuck will play better. This is my first game on today. This is my warm-up game. Like, so we are truly just warming up. Edward, we'll get you, if you're still in the squad, like in the actual like party squad, when I back, like after this game, when I back out, you know, you'll get pulled into the next one. So don't stress about it. I don't know exactly how someone can get in my game, but don't worry if you can't get in here now this time. Empire State's not that long of a game, so.
Watch my six!
Oh, dude, they're firing. Ooh, they're firing from all angles over there. Not good. No bueno. I know there's guys in there. Nice. All right. Well, we got that. Governor got me. I feel that ain't got kids one day, maybe. What are we talking about? Oh, been hitting Fortnite with kids, help finish the season. Nice. Nice. Bucky, do your kids play like anything? Like, are they all about Fortnite specifically? Do they play other games, or like, is that kind of like their main thing? I tried to leave 3 times at halfway home just to turn around and meet the cops as you'll walk through the store. Well, damn. Sounds like, Liz, you had a fun, nice little eventful night. Glad everything ended up working out, though, and your store wasn't getting, like, robbed or something, you know? I'm getting low-key a little bit cooked this game. I'm only 4-4, but yo, Justin, what's good, brother? Youngest plays anything. He already finished Shadows. Did he, what, speed run the story or something like that? I mean, listen, I'm not like I don't play story games to go play like story games and like really get through them very quickly. I just kind of play them, and I will enjoy like doing, not like side quests, but if there is some side stuff or something, you know, where there is other stuff to do, I'll enjoy it. Yo, oh, he's got a probably spawn beacon up in there. He definitely's got a spawn beacon right there. Hey Chuck, what's your favorite baked good? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know. I can't tell you the last time I had a favorite baked good. Yo, Justin, come through the $5 super chat. He said nothing. Justin's a silent assassin. But thank you very much for the $5, bro. So am I dealing with incompetent teammates who can't get us through certain areas here? Is that, there's no way that should be, there's no way that guy should have been able to have that right there. Just being transparent. He runs through them. I prefer a side quest, like to be able to find all the sync spots before I do the main missions. Oh, I don't be doing all that. Like, I mean, I'll find the sync spots. Like, I'll find what's going to be beneficial for me to do in the story. But I'm not going to be like, I'm not like a completionist. You know, I'll find the syncs. I'll find everything that's necessary for me that pertains to me. And then if I find something like, oh, hey, maybe there's some bad guys nearby or a castle I want to go raid, like, I'll fully stop doing whatever the mission is and just kind of go do that. You know, or if on my way to a mission I find something, like I'll get, you know, I want to call it like shiny object syndrome, and I'll go mess with it. Absolutely exhausted now. I feel that. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you, man. Yo, what up, Blarg? See, yeah, Lynette. That's gonna be a what? That's gonna be a game for you to code. That'll take a minute. They got some stuff in those games. That's for damn sure. I will say the accuracy on this SG just could be a little bit better. Man, all right, well, I got him, but no sound. Is it just me? Dennis, that is you, because there is sound. That's fair. And also, so for me, the bad part is about story games, like I gotta like almost play them through and like I gotta like not take days off by playing them. Like maybe a day off or something like that. If I'm like, you know, if I'm super tired, then it's fine. But there's a lot of times where if I play a story game and I don't finish it and I stop playing it for a few days or, you know, a week or something, I just won't go back and do it until I really get back into story games again. And that could be a while. So I actually still have yet to finish Shadows, even though I've owned it for a long time. Primarily because I haven't made the time or the effort to get back in to playing story games. And where was that grenade indicator? Thank you, Pizza Boy. Thank you very much. Does the Top Gun update start at midnight tonight, or does it start tomorrow morning? It starts tomorrow morning, Hemp. It's like probably like, I don't know, 7 or 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, where like everything is gonna be. That's probably realistically when it starts. I mean, are you gonna find lobbies at 7 to 8 a.m.? I think that'll be a little bit difficult, to be 100% with you. So I don't be playing the game until people actually get on. This B area is getting a little tougher. Did you ever play The Division? If so, did you like it? I played it a little bit and I didn't like it. It was kind of like another. It was kind of like another version of Destiny, but with like in a different, you know. It's like a similar version to Destiny, and I didn't like Destiny. I thought Destiny was very grindy, very like grunt grindy. And you see the same thing over and over again. Also, one thing I didn't like about The Division was that people bullet sponged like crazy. The bullet sponge was nuts. I was like, man, if I'm playing like a somewhat like not realistic, but somewhat like, you know, grounded game and all I'm doing is just bullet sponging people, it's just not fun. Yeah, Smart. What's up, man? And I agree. What's up, hey Brandon? Thanks for the sub. Bullet sponging is like where people just eat bullets. Like you're firing and you got to dump like mags into them because the health is so high in the game. Well, that's interesting. You spent the day rebuilding my hydroponics bay so I can finish recording for the next video. I don't know what a hydroponics bay is, but I assume that's got to be something with stationeers.
Take what you can.
Good morning, Steph. Good morning. You know, at some of the if I'm live late enough, at some point you might be able to say good morning, and it might actually be morning for me. I mean, only 2 more hours until it's the AM here. You know, it's 10 p.m. Oh, there was somebody right there in the corner. The brosit. Yo, Casey, how are you? Welcome in, good sir. Bum-ba-dum-bum, bum-ba-dum. Dude, there's actually 2 people using TR7s in this room. TR7 or a Vector. That's kind of wicked. Like, you don't normally see that. I haven't seen someone use a TR7 really in a minute. Like, that's a very, I want to say, underused gun. There's a feature in the glow lamps that was fucking with my crops in an adjacent base. I had to completely redesign and rebuild it. Yeah, I mean, listen, none of that, like, that all just goes straight over my head, but it sounds like a pain in the ass. I think I just got probably stuck on someone's body or something right there. You play with Pip often? I just tried his SG build and went crazy, dropped 69 kills, only died a handful of times. First of all, GG's for that. And second, I play with Pip occasionally. I think he might be live right now. I'm not sure. I did see him in the sub box live earlier, but I ended up stepping out in my place. I went on like a walk and I was talking to one of my friends. So I didn't step in there, but I do. We do play occasionally. Like last time we played was when he did his 24-hour stream. So we ran it for a few hours. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get up down there and actually survive. Oh, yo, wow, an M277? I got distance, damn. Let's just say I Mark Watneyed the shit out of it. If you get that reference, we can be friends. I'm sorry. I guess we're not friends. I'm sorry, I don't get it. That went over my head. Do I use Control Freaks? I do not. I think Control Freaks, Jaden, I think they're good. I think they're very, like, it's a nice thing to use. Like, I personally just don't need them. I think the thumbsticks are high enough and I got good grip on them. So for me, it's like, it's a little bit null and void. Like, I guess if I wanted to change the grip on the thumbstick, then I would do that. But even when I ran Control Freaks, I kind of just ran the low profile, like they call them I'm not mistaken, I don't know if they still got them, but they were basically just called the CQB ones. They're like these little green ones that I ran. I'm not going down there for him. He's way out in the open. They're like the little CQB green ones that I liked. I didn't really need them a lot. I just needed a little something on top of the stick to make the stick more comfortable. And this was like back, I'm talking like probably like PS4 days when I did this. Fresh haircut? A little bit, yeah. We're kind of... I go to the barber every 2 weeks. Thanks for noticing.
Come on.
I see Edwards back in the squad.
Man down.
Thank you.
You're a lifesaver. Come on.
Might have to kind of get down here a little bit. Really don't want to be getting sniped out the wazoo. Nice. Yo, I'm ass. Dude, I'm so ass. I just missed them shots and there's so many people around me. I ain't running them anymore though. I feel that I've been flip-flopping with them when I was running the low-rise ones, but that's the shit that be hurting my hands. I mean, really? I mean, the control freaks should be helping you out, if anything, and they should be comfortable. I mean, I haven't had them in years, so I would assume the quality's still good on them. But personally, yeah, I think they're nice. Nice for what they are. Very cheap. A nice little way to, you know, get you more accurate at the video game. How do you check your score? I check mine. Wait, do you ever check your score? I check mine obsessively. Corey, I just don't really care to check my score. Like, I check it occasionally. You know, I'm like, all right, damn, if I feel like I'm dying a lot of times in a row, I'll give it a go. Like, I'll look at it. But otherwise, I kind of like to look at it just at the very end. Be like, oh, damn, you know, I had a really good game, or I thought I was doing better, whatever the case is. I don't know. Like, the other day, I ended up having a nice little 72 piece on this thing, and I had no idea I had 72. It was cool. It's like I had a really good banger game, thought I was having a good game, but didn't realize that I dropped that many kills. Normally dropping 60, 50 plus on this is a little bit more on the tougher side of things to accomplish. You know, not Edward just jumping right up in my face there. I kind of want to go back in there, but where did he come from? I got mine cut a while ago. Nice. How do you slide so good on controller? Eat more chicken. I have my slide button bound to my right stick. I also play the controller that's got back paddle, so I can do my jump, aim, slide relatively easily. If you want controller settings videos, I got those for you, and I can... they'll very much so help you out. Get yourself dialed in. Or am I going to be back and forth on Battlefield and COD once COD comes out? We'll have this... I'm going to tell you right now, I'm leaning a lot more towards no. And I'm saying no as in I won't be back and forth. I'll probably just stick to COD. Because COD will be infinitely more... COD's going to be infinitely more popular. And there's going to be a lot of viewership to go around and a lot of different videos to make and streams to do on it. So for me, it might not even be worth it for me to be on Battlefield when MW4 is officially out. Like when the beta's out, I'm going to be streaming the beta. You know, I'm going to be streaming the beta, making some vids on it if there's stuff to make on it. Just because I want to take advantage of that opportunity. Question for chat. Does G Fuel actually taste good, or these content creators hype it up for the money? Hemp, I actually, so I did work with G Fuel at one point. I don't have anything to say about their powder recently, but I will say the actual canned drinks are very good. Those taste phenomenal. I will say that the canned drinks do taste very good. Little higher on the side, a little higher on the caffeine side of things, maybe a little bit more high than I would like. I think they're closed in on about 300 milligrams. It's like 200 to 300 somewhere in there. I think it's maybe 250, 300. So I don't really want a drink that's got like 250, 300. But I do love the cans. They do taste great. Like I'd sometimes buy them just at the grocery store or the gas station, like every now and again. Haven't in a while though. That reminds me. I'm trying to change up things a little bit. Like I got, instead of just buying white monsters, right now I have like a variety pack in my fridge, which has got white, orange, and purple. Oh, I missed some shots right there. You got to go where the grub is. I don't blame you. Yeah, exactly, Cooper. It's like, you know, if, you know, MW4 has got a lot of hype around it, and even when I made videos on the game, like back, you know, I got a strictly, you know, Battlefield audience. Even when I made videos on the game, the videos still did good. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna try to keep the train rolling. And listen, I want to hit 1 million subscribers. Like, I really want to hit 1 million subscribers, and I think, if anything, that's gonna be my best bet to be able to get there. We'll see, Skin. We'll see. Like, I just gotta see what's popping. How's stuff doing, you know? Season 5 of Battlefield versus a brand new game. Kind of two separate things here. So, I don't know about COD being able to control the cheating. We'll have to see about that. I think their anti-cheat should be getting better, right? For MW4 should be better, but we'll know. We won't know, you know. We won't know until we know. Thank y'all for jumping in with me tonight and hanging out so far. Appreciate y'all. All right, I'm gonna back out of this to make sure I got Edward in the squad, and I just saw Smart join up into my party as well. I keep in mind, for any guys that are members and that have me added, you are more than welcome to join up. I do have one more slot open here. So I'm gonna take off Empire State. We'll get either Liberation, Sobek, and I could probably add in something else in here. Let's see, maybe I'll add in, like, no, I'm not gonna add in Contaminated or Hagenthal, since we could play those basically in operations. But I will, let's see, I'll just leave it maybe at, we'll put a Mirak Valley in there. Mirak Valley is a fun one to play on that. Yeah, we're almost at 900K, so we're definitely getting there, but it's just, we're in a very slow creep. Thank you, Cooper. I really do appreciate that. Drink coffee, guys, not natural, not the chemicals. Nothing wrong with drinking a little bit of energy drinks. Normally speaking, a lot of the ones nowadays are good for you. Like, I mean, there's like no sugar in here, a little bit of sodium. We got some vitamin, B12, B6, pantothenic acid, niacin, which is basically like B3. A few other things in here, but like largely none of it's bad for you by any stretch of the imagination. So maybe back in the day I could see that, but I think nowadays you're probably pretty good. Yo, Chuck, playing with you, I just got my 6. I got 6 times my average KDR. That's a huge W, bro. I'll love to see that. Hopefully we'll get your KD up by playing tonight for a little bit. Edward, it brings you with me. It brings you with me. You should be in my game. I back out whenever there's defense, and so you will be brought with me to these new games. Yeah, as long as you're staying hydrated, you're fine. But yeah, I got like a thing of water bottle on deck there with me. I just refill it all the time. Cooper, I don't know what that one is. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that one, actually. Might run a DRS build here. I think that could be a move. Think we could give it a go. Noah, I got this skin from the shop a while ago. I don't remember exactly which pack I bought. There's no store bundle things to go back and look. So I did buy it though. It was not a battle pass. No idea, Edward. I know Smart basically is almost exclusively an escalation player, and he basically only jumps into breakthrough here to whenever I play or when he joins up. Hey, don't worry about it, Smart. Don't worry about it. We're here for the vibes. I have to download for the new update at 4 a.m. Yeah, skiffed. Skiff. Yeah, it should be, around 4 a.m. is when the update will, some of the stuff will go live, and then the actual content probably goes live, like, hours afterwards.
We need to advance by sector and secure the AO. Enemy positions are ready to engage. Let's move.
Let's see what we can do here, though. Probably not be a bad idea to be Assault. Hopefully, Edward, you can get some good beacon placements down since you are Assault. Oh, I should have been watching that way. Should have been watching. What up, TikTok? Make sure y'all drop a like if you can. Actually, for this board, I think I'm gonna switch over to Assault just so I can get us decent placements here on the beacons. I guess I can still run the DRS. We'll do that, and we'll throw on the rail cover here. I'm trying to spawn on Smart if I get a chance to here. Sorry, I may have just taken both your kills. That's unfortunate. I was a little bit stuck right there. Oh, we all got messed up over here. Is that a wait, is that ROG controller for console? I'm interested. What are you talking about, the ROG? Are you talking about, like the controller I have right now is a PS5 base controller. Damn, shitting on people just so I can get Edward up. It's a PS5 controller with paddles, so technically it always works for PS5. Alright, no one res me. That was an awful spot to be. You're currently drinking a coffee monster, even though it's almost midnight. Liz, what are we doing? Do we got work in the morning? That's diabolical. No, Visionary, thank you for dropping all the likes and everything. I appreciate you, man. If you got if you're getting like a PS5 controller, love that DualSense Edge. I think DualSense Edge is phenomenal. My only gripe with it, I want to say, is that I wish that it came with TMR sticks. Unless they've updated that recently, I don't think it does. But I will say that that is something I wish it did if it doesn't. I got killed with a shotgun. That's kind of respectable at that distance. And using it on defense on this map, kind of respectable. No, Cooper, I got a... Oh, I'll show you here real quick. I'll put it up in the face cam. It's actually kind of chipped right now for whatever reason. Great build quality. Oop, I accidentally spawned in. Hold up. let me go prone over here. But this is what I got. Aim controller. So That's the controller I'm rocking tonight. Still debating on grabbing a Scuff controller though, that one of those Omegas, because they got the TMRs in there now. And I really do like that. My favorite controller I think I've had in recent time has been that Envision. So I'm gonna go through and look at the website maybe afterwards just to see. I really like this controller, but unfortunately, I don't know why the thing's cracking on it. Kind of pisses me off. Damn.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Oh, see, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're drinking coffee and you're at work for another 8 hours, that makes sense. Liz is just at home, big chilling, probably on the couch. And I was just saying, I hope you don't got work in the morning or something like that doing that. That'll do you real dirty trying to get sleep. Even if you're tired and you got caffeine in your system, I'll tell you what. If I got a Monster or something in my system, regardless if I'm like tired, like actually feeling tired, oh, the probability of me actually getting to sleep, passing out, very, very low. Very, extremely low. Oh, you're off today? All right, W. All right, Casey. Yo, Tyler, what's up, dude? Yeah, you know, it's funny. So I got the, Cooper, I got the DualSense Edge. Fuck, I tried. I got the DualSense Edge sitting like right here on my desk. It's actually plugged into my PS5 currently. That's the, if I go play Black Ops 2, that's the controller I use. Primarily because it's got the built-in software, and the built-in software allows you to kind of minimize dead zones to a degree. Having those lower dead zones. Yo, who just sent me another gift? Who was that? Yo, unknown. Thank you for sending the controller gift. Sorry, it didn't pop up because I didn't have the YouTube chat open there on my monitor. Chuck needs sponsorships. You know what's crazy? I've reached out to a couple of companies, and I haven't heard nothing back. I did reach out to Scuff. I did do that sponsored segment with GameSir for a TikTok, but I haven't locked in like a long-term partnership with them. Would like to get like a long-term controller partner, you know. I'd like a monster partnership, but that's very tough to get. Very, very tough.
You're outside the combat area. Return ASAP.
Dude, am I gonna get pinged over here? Let me just... Don't follow me. Nobody follow me. Yo, Edward, that doesn't mean follow me. I'm trying to get a beacon placement down. I don't want people finding the beacon. Yeah, the dead zone setting, well, not even the helping with stick drift, Cooper. I'm talking about like Black Ops 2 was very bad for dead zones. Like I think the game has like an auto 10 to 15 dead zone. And so what you do is you were able to change the sticks to be digital. And so it ramp up extremely fast and basically kind of allow you to almost negate that 10 to 15. Not really, but you could try it a little bit. So I found it to be nice to be able to try, but even then, I don't really be playing BO2. No, you're good, Edward. There's a minor delay. I would, Bucky. I could literally fit it right back there. Literally could fit the monster mini fridge right back there. And it'd be featured everywhere. Just need someone at Monster to, like, you know, shout out your, like, you know, hit up your boy. Are you good at flying jets or helicopters? Hell no. I don't be flying any of those things. I tell you, I keep my ass on the ground. You turned your dead zones to 0 and the aim controller feels more snappy and responsive than the Elite. Probably. Did your Elite have TMRs in it? TMRs, like, you will feel, they have more. So the mechanism of action behind a TMR versus a regular stick, I'm not sure how aware you are of it, but like regular sticks have a physical thing that can wear out, and they only have so many points of like being able to contact, whereas a TMR has so many more like points of registration, so your movements actually feel inherently a lot better because there's more points of registration happening. So that would explain why your aim controller feels snappy, just because it's registering more of what's happening for you. It's like I gotta bob and weave, dodge a sniper, and then... God damn it. Your brought 3 builds amazing. I maxed out in 6 matches. Nice. And Edward, I've had a manager before. I technically still kind of have one, but I mean, I really haven't gotten anything from them. I just tend to do all my own business email stuff. Like, I get people that reach out to me, like, you know, multiple, like, different companies reach out to me multiple times a day. It's just a matter if they're on bullshit or not, which some of them are. A lot of them are. They want you to do a lot for them. Like, I actually, so today I had a company reach out to me in my Instagram DMs, like as part of a business request, like they can do that. And they reached out, and what they wanted to do is they had like it was like a Zyn company, you know, like those little pouches you put in your mouth. And they're like, hey, we like your content. We want you to do something. And they just said, hey, we'll give you commission, and we'll give you like whatever, 10%, whatever it was, 10 or 15 or however, whatever the percentage was. And I was like, are you guys not offering money? Like, were you not offering like to pay me something to promote this? Like, what makes you think I would ever promote your company for a commission? I won't. So I was like, if there's not base money attached to it, I just do not give a fuck about it. What up, Pipple? So YouTube suggested your stream the second I got on the platform, plus your vids are getting suggested. Just thought I'd let you know that's from me visiting your stream for the first time. I love that, Hipple. I love that. That's very good to know. Thank you for letting me know. The streams are getting pushed out here. I'd say pretty decently recently. I think there's a caveat to some of like the algorithm with some of the streaming stuff, is that unfortunately, if some huge streamers are live on the platform, like let's say Speed or Kai Cenat, even people that would get suggested to me beforehand, like where the viewers were going way up, they'll not get suggested to me. They'll get sent over to like the giant streamers. Not even, I mean, even regardless if it's a startup company, I don't give anybody any type of like, at no point do I give anybody a break on if they're a startup company or not. It's like, if you're approaching me and you want me to promote something that I'm not doing already, you're not like, you have to pay me for it. That's just business. The gun balance batch would be nice to shake things up. The gun meta, I would agree, Google. I would agree. I'd like them to do something that would switch things up. I mean, the DRS I've been using has been good probably since, what, season 0? Yeah, Wansta, I got you, or Wansta. So I'm gonna back out here real quick, but this is the full build that I had for that match. What's behind the face cam is the rail cover, but that's the full build that I was using. Heiser, that's exactly what I want. The more people, you know, the thing is here is that a lot of people that you know, watch your videos, you'd be very, very surprised. And majority of the people that will watch your videos on YouTube, if you have a healthy channel, are not going to be following you. Like, I'm gonna put us into a game here. I'll probably try and get us into some some Operation Augur here. But I'm gonna load up my analytics real fast, just go for an overview. So let's see. I need to find the amount of like people that have been impressed. So technically speaking, right now in the last 28 days, 6.5 million people have come across my content. Basically, that's impressions. So that 6.5 million people have seen my thumbnail, a video, whatever like that. It doesn't mean they clicked on it and watched it. They just have seen me. And obviously, I don't got 6.5 million people that are following me or anywhere close. Only about probably 10% of those people click on to a video or something till that drops. But this is kind of how that's just kind of how YouTube and everything works. But yeah, Stab, for me, it's all like companies want something from you and then they don't really want to pay for it. And that's an issue in this space. So I just tell people, it's like, if you're not paying, I don't care. Yeah, I don't say that, but like, that's, you know what, my thought process. If you're not paying, I don't care. Like, specifically, like, I'll be very candid about it. Yo, Blarg, thank you for the 13. Hold up, before I continue that thought. Blarg, thank you so much for the super chat. Please play the map with a swimming pool. I don't know what it's called. Are you talking about Eastwood? Are you talking about, yeah, Blarg, are you talking about the Eastwood map? The one that came out in season 1? Or Siru Reef? Which one? What are we at? What are we talking about here? Because that's what I'm thinking about is Eastwood. That Eastwood's my initial thought process because there's a swimming pool, I believe, right there in the first area in the residential, and there's also in the second area before like the golf course thing. There's a swimming pool, so we can do that for sure. But anyways, getting back to that thought process. Yeah, it's like, oh, what I was gonna say is, so like one of the reasons, like so the controller like Wichita bought from AIM Controllers, they were good. Like they make good controllers, but they didn't want to actually properly compensate me for promoting their product. And I was like, well, I don't care to promote a product to people if all I'm going to do is get some commission off it. Like, that's not worth it for me under any stretch of the imagination. So, like, I don't care. Yeah, it's like, yeah, great. You know, that's just kind of how it goes. You gotta have things that you're willing to accept. Like, it's one thing to accept a lower rate to work with a company. Let's say like they don't want to pay you exactly what you're asking, and you maybe come down a little bit. You're like, all right, I'll come down. But it's another thing basically for someone to be like, hey, we'll pay you basically only if you decide to make some sales for us. And it's like, what? You don't get access to my audience and my demographic and all my people, you know, that trust me for 10% discount code. I don't, what? Who the fuck do you think you are? All right, smart. Yeah, some people just want stuff for free, just easy, low cost promo, and it works for some companies, and people will do it, and they'll be jazzed about it. You know, let's say as a small creator, to have a company want to work with them and give them a code and stuff like that. Like back in the day, you know, companies like you guys, since we were just talking about a little bit earlier, G Fuel. So G Fuel used to be very, very exclusive, and it was hard to get a partnership with them. It was real hard to get a partnership with them, and I did get one at one point. I was partnered with them 2 different times, in like 2 different, you know, style eras. But then at a certain point, basically G Fuel came out with like an affiliate program, and then they just basically gave everybody a code that wanted one. And so then it became a lot less of an exclusive thing. And it's like, all right, now everybody and their mom has a code, and they're always running sales with different codes. And It kind of devalued being a partner. I think now they've kind of probably tightened that up to a degree where it's a lot more exclusive. But for a while there, they just kind of went on blast and gave something to everybody. Nunez, what are you talking about? Or Nunya Biz? You can get the fuck out of here. You can... I am legitimately... I'm 9-1 right now. What the fuck are you talking about? Kick rocks, retard. Yo, Roma. Welcome back. Welcome back. Unless you get your own flavor, but that was only for the top creators. Yeah, that's kind of what it was for a while. Top creators did get their own flavor, or like a shaker cup or something else like that. You know, normally I think they did flavors maybe for like specific people, like very, very, very big creators, like PewDiePie. You know, that's like that was reasonable. Noah, what's up? Who gave you the nickname Chuck the Honey Pack Chugger? Dude, that might have been one of you. Kevin, that might have been Unk. Unk was all about them talking about the honey packs. But Unk has not, Hardboiled Unk hasn't been in the streams in a minute. Like, I don't know, he just kind of disappeared. Thank you very much, Goozy. Thank you very much, good sir. Thank you very much, Blarg. Well, there's so many people over here. So many people. No. Damn, I didn't get some of that bullet rag right there. I was jumping, though. I was jumping. Yeah, Bucky, I have genuinely not seen him since the stream. Like, since a little bit before the stream started doing good. I just have not seen him. Oh, I got C4'd. No idea. Hey, Kevin, good luck. Hey, I'm proud of you for hitting the gym early tomorrow. Love to see that. I get you. Get some good rest, King. You need it. Rest, recovery, super important. You play the new stuff today? There was no, I didn't play anything new today. I would have streamed it if I was gonna be if I was a part of anything. I'm just waiting until it goes live tomorrow. I was still like not regenning any health. That was kind of cooked. Health, sorry, I don't have any commands for PC specs. I can tell you my PC specs though. So I have an i9 12900K, an RTX 3080 Ti, and I have 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I'm gonna see if I can get up in here behind him.
Be advised, you are exiting the combat zone.
What the hell? Damn, he got me with that. Do you prefer Battlefield or COD? Right now, I prefer Battlefield. Coming up, though, we might be hopping on some. Well, we'll be on Modern Warfare 4 for the beta. I'll be playing that. You go live on YouTube? Yeah, Bryson, I'm there. I'm live right there. I'm there right now. So if you want to come through, it's in my bio. That's the full, like, long form, you know, horizontal stream. So we're 120 FPS gaming, huh? What are we talking about, Jake? I play on PC. PC the controller, though. So I'm technically more like 170 FPS gaming, but... No problem, Bryson. What time's the update coming out? Probably like sometime early, like some super early ass hour in the morning. So technically probably about 6 hours. The update will be out, but like playable probably not till about 7 or 8 a.m. So in like what, 9 hours. When does the beta start? It starts on the 21st. So we got, like, for me, I basically got about 3 days of pure Battlefield, like the new update. And then we get to hop straight into MW4 and see how that beta does. I'm really looking forward to that, to be 100% with you. I'm very much so, like, I'm not a hater of Omni movement. I just don't think it's, I don't think it's necessary. I like the way MW3 felt, or like MW 2019, and that's what MW4 is like a combination of those two. So I think that's phenomenal. You think MW4 looks like Cold War? Hey, you need to, okay, if you got a prescription, get your eyes rechecked. Because MW, that does not look like Cold War at all. What are we smoking? The beta will be free. But if you're trying to play it on the 21st, you have to pre-order the game or get a beta code. There's 2 weekends for it. There's 2 weekends for the beta. There's going to be like 4 days where it's going to be people that pre-order the game. And then there's going to be like a 3-day break and another 4 or 5 days. And that's going to be for everybody then, like regardless if you pre-ordered or not. So... if you want to play it both times, you're going to have to hit the pre-order button or get a beta code from somebody or somewhere. Thank you, Synthetic Rounds. Yo, Goozy, thank you for sending me the gift, man. Nah, Battlefield 6 really ain't faster than previous titles. I think 2042 was faster than this, if I'm not mistaken, like movement-wise. Battlefield actually got slowed down. Technically, they did reduce some of the movement that you get in this game. I can't remember what update it was, but it was probably about Season 2-ish, where they did slow down some of the sliding, jumping, some of that other type of stuff that people like were probably complaining about. I don't know about that one, Cooper. I like GTA. I'm just not as hyped about it as I think I was originally. And the reason I say that is just because they haven't shown any gameplay for it yet. So I just need to see gameplay for me to really be like back into it. User, bless your soul if you're into 2042. That's probably about you and 500 people total in the world that are into that game. I recommend Battlefield 6. I mean, yeah, it's a significantly better polished game than 2042. $2042 is the biggest joke of a Battlefield title ever when it came out. Insane, how are you? How is the mantle in this game? I think it's fine. Or you like it? You're saying you like it. Was it DAMR? I don't know how to... Dammer, I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know how to say your name. I mean, your guns are gonna bounce regardless of your settings. It's just a matter of how can you control it. Are you building them out properly, right? Like, for me, this is a folding vertical grip, long suppressor. There's, you know, a buffer on it. You know, so we basically got 3 recoil-based attachments on the gun. The gun doesn't move that much, but then really what it comes down to after that is your own ability to you know, manage the recoil of the gun. If you don't have any ability to manage the recoil, then your guns are going to jump. Like, if you can't pull down and counteract everything, then yeah. Dude, they are really pushing up so far. Like, we're not gonna get this. Oh, the Merceneer? Is that what your name is? Oh. I'll call you Merc. Also, yeah, FOV does kind of matter. The zoom of your scope matters. All that stuff matters. Certain things make you look like you have more visual recoil than others. Oh, well, Edward just said he's hopping off. Edward, we had literally like 3 tickets left. Where'd you go? User, the movement's not slow in this game. I think the movement's fine. I don't really think you're going to be losing out on anything movement-wise by coming over to this game. So, 26 and 12, Smart went 24-19. We did have Edward in here, but he just decided to kind of leave before the end of the game, so it is what it is. I haven't changed settings since I started the game. Yeah, you need to change your settings. If you got a controller, go to my controller settings video for Season 4. By the way, Goozy, thank you for sending a Sunshine for 200 jewels. Thank you very much. If I did not say that, you sent also a GG's for 20 and a Sunshine for 200. Cool, please. That's right. That is right. We got to go play some, whatchamacallit, Eastwood. So, Smart, I hope you like Eastwood, because we got to jump in. Are the maps smaller? I don't know the map sizes of 2042, to be honest with you. I really don't. I hardly played that game. Yeah, I mean, well, we kind of had some shit teammates there, Smart, so, I mean, it is what it is. And burst firing does very much so help with recoil control. I don't know. Yeah, dude said he was getting off Battlefield 6. Yo, Scat, what's up, man? Sorry I didn't say what's up earlier in the chat, just looking through. Battlefield 6 is still too fast for what it used to be. Battlefield was a step above a milsim shooter, well, keeping it casual. I don't think... I disagree with that. I think this game is fine exactly where it's at. I don't think this game has never, ever been meant to be a milsim shooter or anything close to it. Battlefield is an arcade combined arms, like, FPS game. It is not anywhere close to milsim. What did I play before Battlefield 6? I played... I mean, what do you mean, like, for content? If it was for content, it'd have been Warzone. No, you're good. No worries, Edward. No worries. I mean, it's about 10:51 p.m. here, so I guess you're an hour ahead of me. Well, yeah, Escalation, not very good, but Breakthrough, I think this is actually a pretty fun map. You can get a lot of kills on this map. You 100% can. I might run the M16 in burst actually on this. I think that could be a potential banger. You think Hardline was worse? Yeah, oh, Wichita for content, it was all Warzone, and then a little bit of multiplayer when multiplayer had come out first before Warzone on Call of Duty, but all previous to Battlefield 6 content was strictly COD. And at one point there was Fortnite, because I did Fortnite there for a little bit when it came out, but other than that, it's been all Call of Duty. Battlefield 6 is a little soft milsim-y. I still disagree. I don't think it's ever gonna be. It's never been milsim, never will be milsim. It's arcade combined arms FPS. I mean, you jump, slide, guns. You know, things are realistic to a degree, but obviously it's arcadey, so you can jump and move around, and you're not stuck in like an actual like soldier's boots. Here at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, welcome in. Good morning. Any plans for the new DMZ mode? I'll probably check it out, but I don't know if... Here's the thing. I'll check out DMZ because I think it's actually going to be very well fleshed out. It's actually going to probably be a legitimate banger game mode. But the only thing is that for me, I don't really have... I don't really have that, that want to play extraction shooters that much. It's, I guess the gameplay loop is not as fun for me. But I'll definitely give it a go. I'll see what it's all about. Like, I have no problem giving DMZ a try in MW4, you know? What's up, Dobermans? Welcome in. Bunkle, for me, it's just, I guess I'm playing in a relatively populated region, you know, central United States. So that's really all that it is. I mean, I don't do anything. If I play late at night, I'm gonna get bots, but not right now. Oh, well, he had an SCW-10. I was toast. Is this in 4K? I play in 1440p and stream in 1440p. I'm gonna actually just put a red dot on here. Have a good night, everyone. We'll have to catch the rest of the stream later. Early morning meetings tomorrow. Yo, Agsock, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. Appreciate you. Good luck on your meetings.
Hostiles now hold objective Alpha.
Yes. I hear all these footsteps, but I'm just not really seeing a lot of people. Well, that didn't really work out in my favor, did it? If you're on the OSA 1 times the front pro skits, yeah, I've done that. Done that plenty. I just prefer the actual regular red dot. Ah, it's the same guy. Just hip fired me. You in Missouri? No, I'm in Nebraska. I can't afford Mod 4. I ain't paying $70 for that. I mean, I think it'll be worth the $70, but it's fair. That's understandable. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Life's pricey. God damn. Stream looks crisp. Thank you, Woomeister. See you later, Edward. See you later. Can I, like, enjoy these bushes here for a head glitch? Do not, no, do not take me out. I'm not having good luck with this M16. I'm probably gonna go with this way. I'm gonna have to run something different. This wasn't the map I was thinking of, so tomorrow night when I super chat, it's a different map. No worries at all. I don't mind playing this map. Let's throw on the B36 here. Get it running, get it a little bit different. Looks like Thrawn joined into the match. Might have joined the squad. I used to play COD, I play Battlefield 6 now, dude. It's more boots on the ground. That's understandable. I mean, I'm not a fan of Black Ops 6 or 7, really. I thought those were really mid-tier games. Hate constant on BO6 Warzone, though, but I'll tell you what, don't really enjoy it. Oh, he's posted up there. Damn.
I need a medic!
Stormy Skies, please turn around. That's all I ask. Well, did not turn around. Brox, everything's going pretty decent.
Watch your back.
Unfortunately, I don't have a very good attacking team on this, and I don't know if our tank is even, if someone's actually tanked. Like, I'm just trying to get around here, and it seems like we're not really having a whole lot of success. All right, I might have to go all the way around. Oh, wait, Blarg, were you talking about Reef? Like Suru Reef, the brand new map that came out? I mean, we can go jump into some Suru Reef. No issue about that. I mean, you said pools. This map's got plenty of pools. I don't know if it's
Outside the combat area.
engagement optimized matchmaking at work. Like, it doesn't really bother me what level kills me, but maybe there's some connection advantage there or disadvantage on my end. I have no idea. So at least I have a beacon down way over here. Yeah, they have demolished that. Yo, JT coming through with a super chat challenge. He said, TR7, Violet Laser, Long Suppressor, Angle Grip. Rest is up to me. All right. You got it, good sir. I got you next game. The only caveat would be is if we're gonna play Suru Reef, it may not be the best thing for me to use the TR7. I want to make sure that we get the map that Blarg had originally super chatted me for. And I'll tell you what, this is kind of a brutal game here. We are not getting, like, no, I'm not getting any help from the teammates. Definitely not this. Get out of here. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, JT, let me make sure I complete Blarg's challenge, and that way, and then we'll make sure we do yours. So you're talking about, I assume, Suru Reef. So the only other map that's got pools and everything else like that is going to be this map, correct? This is what we're talking about? Because there's no other map in here, like it's not Railway. Yeah, the only one that had pools or has any real water on it, I guess, is Suru besides that. Viper, what's good, man? Stab, I don't really know if I want to use a thermal scope. Actually, thermals aren't bad. I just don't prefer to use them that much. Just because they're 25 points instead of, like, you know, 10 for anything else. Yes, please. All right, you got it. That you got. But Brox, if I didn't tell you, I am excited for the Top Gun update. Looking forward to getting my hands on Wake Island and seeing how it is. I think it could be a fun experience. Hopefully breakthrough on it is a good, a phenomenal thing. I think the way the map's laid out, it should probably be pretty decent. Jocelyn. Hola. How are you? Greetings. Dr. Viggs, thank you for the follow. You owe me one? Nah, you're good. You super chatted me. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me a thing. You survived? I'm glad you survived. I'm hoping everything was as stress-free as possible. Hoping everything went very, very smoothly for you. Nyla. Oh, did Nyla come? Is Nyla been in here and I just haven't said anything? Oh, she just jumped in here. What's up, Nyla? I'm glad your surgery went well. Hopefully it was just a nice little count. They have you count back from 10, and next thing you know, you're up and at 'em, or you're back awake and You've been reattached. Sorry, Smart, I did back us out of that one. Bum-ba-dum-bum. It's taking a minute for us to get into a Siri Reef match. I don't know why. I felt like I just blinked and I was awake again. See, that's the good stuff right there. That is the good stuff. If Nyla wants to join, she's more than welcome to. She always knows she's welcome. Same with Jocelyn or anyone else that, you know, has me added, more than welcome to join up. Fresh game too, nice. You're so sore, it's crazy. Yeah, at surgery, you're most likely going to be really sore. Because the way I had the surgery, for when I got mine in December, for you guys know what it was, like my core was very, very sore there because they did 5 super small. They had like 5 or 6 very small incisions on like my stomach in order to be able to do that one. Too many red dots in the menu. Sorry, I just don't be clearing them out. They always pop up regardless. So I just kind of I basically have ignored the red dots at this point, or the orange dots. They're just, it's almost like, you know when you have something on the ground for a long time in your house and it's not supposed to be there, but then you just walk by it enough. It's basically furniture. That's kind of what I think about these orange dots in the game. Like it's just part of the thing. I run a cord. John, yeah, I had a hiatal hernia. Basically, that's the one where your esophagus, or it's technically where your stomach wants to come up into your diaphragm, and that's what gives you acid reflux issues. I think, oh yeah, I'm gonna run that vert right there. Where's my violet? Alright, I still got 10 points left over. Hold up. I can run a cryo. Lovely. Yes. No, there is a super chat for the TR7, except I got Blarg wanted me to play a game of a map that had the pool, and we thought she meant, we thought it was meant to be Eastwood since there's a lot of pools there, but it was not. It was this map. So doing this first, making sure we take care of that challenge. The fact that I was able to parkour that's kind of badass. My beloved cord. Yeah, I know. I'm not using your build because I like using the underbarrel on the cord, but my beloved laser beam. Ahaha. Oh, I'm lagging my nuts off here with all this destruction. Alright, will I die immediately? Well, I mean, I'm getting blown up in here, so we'll see. Oh, did, Merc, Did she, what, okay, if you don't mind me asking, what was the type of, what was the surgery for that she went with? Because there's a couple there's a few options for it. And I think I got the one that's the least invasive. The one I got was called it is called a Lynx device. Basically, if you don't know what that is, it looks like you know those candy bracelets you see in the store? Like that little circle candies around them and like the string. Basically, that's what I got in the form of magnets, and it's like a braided like thing. And that's what goes around the bottom of my esophagus to keep the stomach, you know, help keep it closed. So I got mine in December as well. The only, unfortunately, hopefully she's not dealing with a lot of complications. For me, the thing I deal with a little bit is my throat. It was so perpetually tight in order to keep, you know, the acid from coming up, that I have just general tightness that still resides there. So I have to do some breathing therapies and stuff like that, you know, every day to really loosen that up, because it'll take a while for it to be back to full normal. All right, see you later, Stab. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good luck at your doc appointment. Hope all is well. Damn, I got hit with that? That's what she said. I don't even know what that's for. I woke up so relieved it was actually over. I felt amazing besides the soreness and getting the anesthesia out of my system. I'm really happy for you. Like, I truly am. I'm glad that, you know, everything went well. Hopefully, I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. Like, that's huge, right? That's absolutely huge. I don't know. I guess I got battlefielded with that grenade. Like, maybe the dude's grenade. Maybe I just got skill-based grenaded and hit the lower skill player's grenade was a nuke. And it does extra damage to me. I'm 17-2. So overall, having kind of a heater game. Hit my furthest snipe at 344 meters, the SV98. That's fucking sweet. And that's an absolute heater shot. What up, Bass? Oh, I'm running the cord. My bad. I didn't see that earlier. I didn't see your comment. So we were talking about surgery stuff. Yeah, I would assume, Jocelyn, 100%. I mean, I know you're a former athlete, but please take that PT seriously. That makes all the difference in the world. He paid dice for heat-seeking grenades. Paid dice for the extra damage on my grenades. Maybe it was EA gave him a microtransaction. They said, hey, we can up your grenade damage if... Dude, that is so cooked. Like, I'm literally getting absolutely, I'm getting fucked on by these stupid ass mortars. Are they on top of this? They're on top of the house here, aren't they? My fault. Really? Damn, Merc. I'm sorry about that one. Hopefully that's all, like, any issues she's got can be resolved, like, non-surgically. You know, I guess everyone works as something different, you know, as far as that goes. I was a perfect candidate for that Lynx. Like, I was, like, I guess, like, quote-unquote, like, picture perfect. Thank you, Bass, for hitting that follow button, man. I am the PT facilities just down the street from my apartment, thankfully. Love to see that. Yeah, when my dad got out of the ICU, he was doing tons and tons of physical therapy work. Like, dude, that is no joke, and it really does make all the difference when you take it seriously.
Reports of losses coming in.
We'll just sauce this down right here. Oh, I just realized Smart's not in my game anymore. What happened to him? You know what? I might do that, Nyla. I might do that. Thinking about it.
You're leaving the battlefield. Return to combat.
Oh, I was gonna say I couldn't ADS. Couldn't ADS. Y'all do not need to take out all my cover over here. Yes. Still snagged that. Let's go. Oh, you just split the squad. Wait, Smart. What? You're still in the game, but you're not in a squad? Hold up. Hey, Smart, go down. Oh, I'll join you. What the hell? Did not realize. You should have said something. Or if you did, I didn't catch it. That's my fault. I don't know why it split us. Should not be doing that. Did not even... I thought you just left the game like, you just decided... I thought you just may have raged off and didn't want to deal with Subaru Reef anymore. Oh, Jocelyn, that's a crazy W. New job? Coming in clutch? That's what's up. Pushing your start date back a little bit so you can get a little extra time for rest and recovery and still getting paid. Great place of employment already, and you haven't even started. Watching you shoot Dr. Evil from Austin Powers pops my head. Freaking laser beams. I haven't seen any of those movies or any of that type of stuff in forever. Austin Powers, that's like a hell of a throwback. Oh, he's way across. Yeah, dude, I was not seeing that at all. Okay, Smart, I'm gonna try and spawn on you here. Let's see what happens. Well, I was gonna try that. Was gonna try it. Welcome in, Harry Nerd. Welcome in. You know what's kind of crazy? Hey, Harry, I featured your super chat in my video that I posted. And I will, in Pumpus Dumpus, I will be on for the new map tonight. I will be on for Wake Island. We will be live as per usual. We're gonna be on Buck Wild ham sandwich, ham bologna, you know. Yeah, we're getting a new gun. Yeah, we're getting the interdictor sniper rifle tomorrow. So that is technically our only new gun. Damn, he just came out in here and pissed on me there. We are getting it. We are getting that new sniper rifle tomorrow. It's like a 50 cal. Bucky was talking to me about it earlier, and he was saying that actually it does not get an ADS bolt. So for any guys that really like those ADS bolts, it is not going to have one. I'm just gonna sauce that down right there. Dude, I was gonna say, as soon as I started hearing those shots come through, I was like, I'm gonna get cooked. What do you think the pros and cons are? The PP19? Pros, it's got a big magazine. Cons, it kind of sucks dick. Is that, I don't know, does that help you out? Oh, really, Viper? Is it? It's gonna be brand new since you never played the older games. I would say it's not brand new, but it's relatively brand new. It's like for me. I mean, like I didn't play it a whole lot. Like I played it, but I haven't. I didn't put a whole bunch of hours in. Playing it. So it's familiar, but it's not like brand new. I'm looking forward to it though. I think it'll be fun. I'm just hoping it plays good on Breakthrough. I'd love to have it be a core staple of the rotation that I play, but that I look forward to playing. Right. If you can get up in here sometimes, you can catch a couple of people that are sitting there. Oh, you dirty son of a gun. Sitting up higher than I can even see. Chuck, I whipped it out. 50 and 10 last night on Breakthrough, was ripping and tearing the DRS, learning some methods from your gameplay, so cheers to that. Dude, I love to see that, Toad. Love to see that. That's unbelievable. 50 and 10, nice little 5 KD, something slight. Easy work. Sean, it probably drops in like, I'd say about 5.5 hours, 6 hours is when it'll probably come out. But then as far as when you can actually play it, you're probably not playing it till about 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's tomorrow, though. Like, for wherever you're at in the world, it's tomorrow. I don't know what it is. Hey, Nyla, with using this, since you like using the cord, using it with this alloy vertical, I'm not gonna cap. This shit's just like very accurate. Like it feels very, very accurate. Yeah, no problem, Sean. Yo, Huzz, or Chuck the Goat, as your new name says. What up? What day are we on? We on like we gotta be in double digits, right? Being in the stream. Bucky's saying the new map is Sniper's Paradise. He's saying he was watching Westy a little bit earlier. And then you can basically see everything on the new map. So I'm gonna pray to God that the map isn't cooked for general infantry play. If it is cooked, I'm gonna be very pissed. I just saw Smart trying that. Good fucking luck, dude. 300 meter second bullet Flossie. He's trying to hit some shots. You fire that gun, say a prayer. Arcade, thank you for the rose. Chuck is dedicated. Who, me? To what? Yeah, I mean, that's fair if you don't use a grip and it feels accurate regardless. Something about it just using the alloy vertical, not something I normally do, but it just feels really good. Chuck don't miss. Yeah, you know that. Yesum. Well, do I want to get back in there? What is that? Let's take my happy ass down over here. A little out and around. You think escalation's gonna be a mess, but in a stupid fun way? We'll see. I mean, I'll get my hands on it tomorrow. The masses will play it tomorrow. Oh, wow, that's cooked, but I somehow survived. Damn, someone could flick my nips and I die. Yeah. I don't like that guy. I wonder how DICE decides who to give creator content early access to. Sorry, Cooper, if you meant to retract that. I might just see it. I didn't think it was a bad message. I don't know why you retracted it. Anyways, DICE, I mean, it's normally whoever their content team is, they'll, like, when they initially reached out to me, like, they gave me the access. I was just not around. I was just not available. Normally speaking, it's just anybody that's probably maybe of any relative size that makes Battlefield videos consistently will probably get early access for it. They don't have massive requirements or nothing. Like, I don't think there even is a base requirement. It's just kind of like, do they reach out to you? Do they not? I think one big thing is that you stream. If you stream, you're probably going to get invites to things. And that's, I believe, a big reason why I got an invite to that, and I keep getting invites to that type of stuff, you know? I know, that guy is using a cord with no grip. Okay, I'm gonna spawn on this, and then I'm gonna see if I can get a beacon. Oh, well, now we gotta go over to A.
Attention! Enemy forces have captured Alpha.
We are taking you outside the combat zone. Get back.
Hey, what the hell was that? A Star Wars laser? Rip. Question about Battlefield, though. Can you use different guns, different classes? Like, example, let's say you choose Assault. Can you run a Sniper? Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Harry. You can literally do whatever you want. There's no class locking, is what they like to call it. For, you know, locked classes. Like, you know, obviously back in the day, LMGs were Support. Assault Rifles were Assault. So on and so forth. No, you can run whatever. I was running an LMG. I've ran an LMG on Assault plenty of times. I've run DMRs on Assault or Support, depending on what I feel like. You know, you can do whatever you want, mix and match. What do you think about teabagging an opponent? That's a classic. I mean, if I ever feel that, if I feel the need to teabag, I will do it. No questions asked. Something I also really like doing is shooting bodies. That's very disrespectful. Bronco, it is. I'll tell you what right now. Yeah, it is gonna look like the paparazzi's probably gonna be shooting at you. If everything that I've been hearing is true, and Bucky's giving me correct information, it will be a sniper map. How did you get your hernia lifting weights? You know, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, my only assumption is that it was, you know, I may have been, let's say I was ever so slightly like maybe I was genetically predisposed. I don't think, maybe someone in my family's got something. But I think I could have been either slightly genetically predisposed or is just from lifting weights. Otherwise, I've genuinely no clue how it happened. I just know that it happened, and I got no explanation as to why or how, really. Oh no, trust me, it definitely got me. I didn't get, like, it was beating my ass for a long time. Yeah, that shit sent me to the ER like 3 times. 3 or 4, actually. You know what? Let's just... I don't know what's going on down here, but I can put a beacon down here. Yeah, well, mine was a Bronco. Mine was this kind. It was based on your stomach, like that kind of hernia, not just like a muscle tear or something like that in your stomach. Should I get online? Well, I don't know, George. Do you want to? Like... Ed the Booty Licker. I fuck with that name. Good for him. No, you're that. Show it. Tell us your truth, King. How'd I get him for 91 with all them bullets?
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
I stand for hours, so I might. We'll definitely do it. Yeah, hey, listen, it is what it is, though. I mean, hey, got me for a while, but, you know, we got it fixed, and it's been a while. Been a while. So we're good. We're good now. I make light of the situation. I'm about to say, Smart didn't feel like shooting. Yeah, I'll definitely get out some content on that new sniper. We'll see if sniping is as easy mode with that thing as it has been when I was using that M210. Did I hit I kind of hit that pretty wicked clip there when I was using that M210. Try to get out of the way. You excited for Wake Island? I am. Yeah, to a degree. I'm looking forward to it. I just want to be able to see. I'm just hoping that it plays good. Like, I'm hoping that Breakthrough is fun. That's all I'm asking. Like, if you give me Elite, please make Breakthrough fun. I don't ask for a lot. Just make sure that it works for my game mode, which is kind of also one of the biggest game modes in the game. So, like... Man, we're actually probably going to lose this game. Yo, John, thanks for the follow, man. And yeah, me too, Jackson, me too. That's an interesting, that's a very interesting beacon spot that I got. Never really done that before, having it right there. It feels like it's pretty out in the open, but I don't know, kind of works. Let's see if we can get down here and do a little something. Maybe cause an overtime. Oh, okay. Well, I'm spotted. I'm definitely spotted. No. Ah, wait, who was talking about teabagging? And I just got teabagged. And now we're losing. Damn, so we got A, or we got B, and then we just lost A. Man, who was that guy that teabagged me?
Objective Bravo has now been secured.
Man. I don't know what that guy was. I don't even know who it was. When I first heard Wake Island was coming back, I was worried because I'm not too big of a fan of some of the Wake Island variants in the Battlefield franchise, but from what I've seen in Battlefield 6, it looks great. I mean, I really haven't watched a whole lot of gameplay with it, but for what I have seen, I think I like how it looks. I know he would have died if I had full health. It is what it is. Yeah, quick little reminder: if you guys enjoy yourselves on the stream, do me a favor, hit the like button. It does help me out quite a bit. Very much so appreciate that. All right, so sorry. Okay, so JT, if you're still here, we will be doing your challenge with the TR7. We are going to get ourselves a nice map for it here, most likely. I'm thinking, let's see. I don't want to put Empire State back in there since we did play Empire earlier. I could play a game of Hagenthal by itself. That would actually be interesting. Sobek City would be another good one. And Siege of Cairo would be also one we could do. So I'm going to queue us in for those, and we'll see kind of which one we get here. No, I get it, Mark. I totally get it. I don't know anybody else that's had the same surgery as me either. So unfortunate, everyone has a problem a different way, whether it be genetically or predisposed. Women can also get them more easily from just being pregnant and giving birth, just because obviously everything shifts around. So that also does happen more frequently to them as a result. No, Nick Meadows, thanks for the sub. But in my case, I think mine was just maybe slight genetics / I was lifting. I've lifted for, well, probably since I was, 15, and I got it when I was, 28. So a lot, I mean, good amount of years lifting, and maybe I just somehow got unlucky. Toad, I mean, I'm not yawning at all. I made sure I got plenty of sleep. Plenty of sleep, and I did not get up too early. That is what will get me. If I have a lot, even if I have a good amount of sleep, if I'm up too early, you know, streaming late at night gets tough, because then I will start yawning. Oh, nice. All right, we got, looks like a Siege of Cairo game. So I gotta use the, oh, damn. Okay, wait, game started? We'll see how into this game it is. Let's just click in here. 89 tickets. Damn, I don't want to play this. That's unfortunate. Oh, black screen bug. Nice. Well, we'll have to close the game out there and relaunch it. Sorry, Smart. We'll have to, if you want to keep playing, you just have to join back my party when I load this thing back up. Go full face cam here for a quick sec. Speaking of Stream Chuck, what time do you usually start? I normally start about I want to say like 9:30, 9:45 Central Standard Time. That's kind of like been my go-to for the last, I don't know, probably a month or so is where I've been with. Seems to be pretty good for everybody that watches the streams, whether it be, you know, just people hanging out in the evening or whatever. I've tried to do it earlier in the day, and it seems like not that many people can make it, probably because everyone's got jobs, right? So when I do this in the evening, that tends to work out very nicely. So I've been kind of keeping it there. My wife had one fixed post-children, but then they didn't fix the one they intended to. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy, Toad. Yo, what up, Garcia? Your West Coast FYI? Wait, what about being West Coast, Cooper? I'm trying to look and see what you said. Oh, carrier assault. I saw what you said about carrier assault. My bad. Oh, good. The last sector on Sioux Reef, our team was just, remember the movie The Big Green, for a soccer game. They played all the kids in the one team just chasing the ball. Yep. Yeah, that last sector there is always tough. You know what? I'm gonna try and get us. Screw everything else. I'm just gonna try and get us into a Siege of Cairo game. That way we can run that TR7. Just so we can run that TR7. Looking forward to that. Wanna use that gun. I don't think I'll put penetration rounds on it, but. Yeah, because I only got to use violet laser, long suppressor, angle grip, and then... Well, actually, hold up. What angle grip am I looking at here? Yeah, wait, hold up. Is there an angle? Hey, is JT still here? Because I know we had to kind of push the challenge back a little bit. But he said angled, and I don't know what he means by angled. Like, can't it still be that's angled? Oh, talking about your audience? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, Casey, thank you so much for hanging out with me, man. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you for being here. All right, so if we just got into this game on defense, we should be able to get back in on offense. And that should be pretty easy to do. Playing with the controller is so lame. Grow up. Bronco, why do you care what I play with? Why does it bother you? Why does it get your panties in a bunch? Okay, so it said angled grip. And I don't know what angle, like, what's the angle? This is the only, like, angled, like, because none of these say angled. Yeah, none of these say angled of any sort, but this is the most angled thing we got here. So, that, I guess? Yeah, of course got a long suppressor, got a violet laser. And then obviously the rest is up to me, what I want to be able to use here. So this would probably be the setup. Takes more skill aiming on controller than mouse and key. I can't even say yay or nay on that one. Like, I just don't know. Like, yes, I mean, yes and no. Like, there's benefits and disadvantages to both inputs. Truly. But Niam, what's good? Welcome in. Her name, sorry. So I love how I mantled that when I didn't need to. Aha-ha. Yes, sir. Give me that.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized. Attention, hostiles have seized Bravo.
They're kind of going a little bit crazy down here. Hey, got a nice little double kill. How did he just get up there like that? Was not expecting someone to climb over that way. I like to say that I agree with you, Cooper. It's like one's not really better than the other. They both have their benefits, disadvantages, like things that make the one, you know, let's say not superior, but you know, obviously controller's got aim assist, but it needs aim assist because you only got your thumbs and you're working with a small area to aim, versus keyboard and mouse has all the ability to fine-tune everything in the world, but there is no assist. And then it's like people can go back and forth about what's better, what's not, what requires more skill. I just hate the debate. It's like there really isn't a input in this game that's truly neither input's broken. Both can be good. Both are good. What camo is that in the TR7? I'd say this is just a variant that I bought a while ago. PC overall has way more benefits. You're talking about playing on PC versus playing on console. There is more upside to playing on PC. That is correct. Also more downside because you get more crashes and other random stuff that goes on in the game that can go wrong, right? I don't know, Toad. No idea. Couldn't tell you. Probably just a person that came through on the shorts feed, saw that I was beaming people and like, oh my god, he's got a controller. If only I had my beacon still charged. But I had to probably go back and spawn on that thing. Well, now I got a little thing here I can charge. It was the guy that teabagged me? Maybe. Oh, it went away. Oh.
We are tracking you outside the combat zone.
Alright, don't know who was down there, but... Oh, dude snagged me with the SVDM. It really is, yeah, it is a night and day difference. The amount of, obviously the game looks clearer, you can get more frames out of it. Like, you're not ever at, I would say you're at a disadvantage playing console. Because not everyone's got a, you know, a very, very nice new computer. But, you know, probably playing on a PS5 Pro or a Series X or whatever the newest version is versus the base PS5 is, you're gonna be better off than you were. Like, I was playing on a base PS5. Alright, let me get around here. Little sneaky guys back there. Dude, where is this guy? All right, I had to place this here.
Be advised, you're leaving the combat area. Alpha is under enemy control.
Of course he was sitting there looking across. Damn. Can you run a PS5 on a PC monitor? What's the best type of TV to get? You can 100% run a PS5 on a PC monitor. Like whenever I play my PlayStation 5, that when it's in my office here, I have it connected to the same monitor that I have my PC connected to. The only difference is that on my PC, everything is a display port. So display ports allow you to have that refresh rate, whereas HDMI cables don't really allow you to have that super high refresh rate. Damn, I moved around the corner and I was shooting him. Like he's at 70-something% damage. Still got that. Smart, I'm just gonna spawn on you. But I don't know like what the best type of TV is to get. If you're at a gaming setup, you're gonna be better off than you were if you like are playing on TV. Like a monitor, I should say. And you'll be playing on a TV.
You're leaving the battlefield. Return to combat. Be advised, troop numbers have fallen.
I thought I made it. I thought I made it. M417A2 shredding for you right now. All right, Jubin. Or Jobin, my bad. That's probably I have not used the M417 much recently. Just not been tripping my trigger. I probably should get back into using it a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can just put my beacon down right here.
You are exiting the combat zone. Turn back now. Cover long.
No, man, I was beating some ass. This game isn't made for controllers. Do you disagree? I'm playing on controller right now, bro. I feel very good about my playstyle and, you know, my ability to do well this game on controller.
Be advised, you are leaving the combat area.
Oh. Vermilion, please. Oh, Smart's right here. Let's go. Yeah, and I mean, I'm playing with well, it's an aim controller technically, but I do fine when I play with it. My problem, I guess, is the TV 55-inch screen. Well, that would definitely be a problem. I mean, if you're sitting far away from a screen, if you're sitting far away from what you're looking at, you're probably not going to be as good off. Like if I reach my hand out right now, like this right here, I'm touching my monitor. So it does help to sit closer to the screen. That is for sure, without a doubt in my mind. And if you're playing on, let's say, 120 FOV and sitting farther back, yeah, you ain't going to be seeing shit. Like, that's a how not to see challenge right there.
Drag out! Hold the ground!
All right, before it gets too hectic over here. Oh.
Objective Bravo
Gotta get that beacon down there. It's a little cheeky spot. Do I want to go through over this way? Yeah, kind of. I was about to whip out my noob tube, but I got blown up. Someone hit me with explosive before I could hit them. I use all the settings from your YouTube videos, but I still didn't. I'm still not satisfied. What do you like? What are you having trouble with, Bullet? All right, Toadfish. I don't know if that's the correct word to say. Why would your sphincter hurt while sitting on the chair? I think that's a separate problem. But I think you definitely should get a better gaming chair. Oh, in the corner. Ubs, what's good, man? No worries, no worries, no worries at all. You have a wife? No, I do not. I do not have a wife. I have a woman I am interested in, but am I having much success with that? Not really. They nerfed the recoil and controller a lot because mouse and keyboard players complained. Well, I mean, yeah, they complained. It's, I think the controller recoil is fine. There really doesn't even need to be a 10% difference. It really, truly doesn't. I get why they did it, but I don't think there needs to be one. Oh, hit him for 94. Dude, I'm telling you what, this Titanium guy with the SVDM, he has been, like, hitting some kind of wicked shots. Like, regardless of being super injured, he's able to get them shots off. You're the person who I like to listen to and watch. Thank you. Thank you very much, Bullet. Let me tell you something. Since 20 plus years, I have a gaming store and PlayStation. Nice. Okay, listen, a wife is worth it if you find the right one. Otherwise, no. Then, well, that can be said with, that can literally be said with any woman. Any partner in life, male or female. You find the right one, they're awesome, they're wonderful. If they're not, they're gonna make your life really shitty. You just gotta hope you make the right choices when finding somebody to get with. Especially when it comes down to your wife, you'd hope that you would have everything ironed out. Thank you, 237. The TR7 is a phenomenal gun, even still right now, especially with the recoil. Ever since they did the recoil reduction update a while ago, the TR7 feels great to use. So I think if you haven't used it since then, you'd have some great success. Picking up a new laptop tomorrow. It's got a 50, 60, 32 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of VRAM. Nice. Nice, Hubs. I will say, I'm not sure. Someone's going to have to, before you pick it up, I'm not sure. Any PC nerds in chat, please let Hubs know if that's going to be good to run Battlefield or whatever games he's going to plan on running with it. I don't know all components off the top of my head and if they will run stuff. I just want to make sure if he's going to spend money on a laptop, and he presumably is going to want to play on it. I don't want it to be like damn near the same thing as what he's got currently. Yeah, Bucky, you won the lotto. You got, you and your wife are 2 peas in a pod. So, like, I aspire to find, you know, have my equal like that. Oh, I didn't have that thing even reloaded either. You give Rad Brad vibes? I'll take that. He's real successful. Fuck it. Move. Hey, move. Brad's kind of an OG goat. Egad. Yeah, Pasivino, thank you very much. I do a desktop personally, but those specs will run Battlefield 6 easily. Yeah. At least, yeah, people are giving... Yeah, I'd say I'd wish there would be a little bit more VRAM. I think that would definitely help out. I don't know if that's an option at all. If you can look for something that's got a little bit more, I think you'd be maybe a little bit more well taken care of. You can have something that's got a little bit better VRAM. Just want to make sure if you're buying something, you know, you're happy with it and there's no shortcomings to it. Shay Nolan, it's gonna be like games like Domination, stuff like that, I'd say is gonna be your best bet. TDM maybe even, because those are small maps and all you're gonna do is get onto gun on gun, you know, gunplay fights. I really do like Breakthrough here, but I'd say those maps and modes are going to be more advantageous to trying to level. Like, those modes are going to be more advantageous to level. Purely because, you know, with Breakthrough, maybe you're trying to get around somebody, you don't got a silencer yet, or ideal attachments, you know. Have you seen Cool Guy's VSSM video? Really good build. I have not seen that, and I probably know most of the VSSM builds out there. They're really not, there's not that many. There's not that many, and there's not that many that are going to be good. How the crops went tonight? Nando's pretty good. Wait, is that a Nebraska joke? That's good. That's good though, Hubs. I mean, like, the 40 series cards are definitely real solid cards. So if you're in a 50 series, you're definitely going to be, you know, up in a major way. Ooh, ooh. I was like, I got shot from one side, then he was way up there posted up. Do you have tips on Pioneer 3? It seems like nothing is counting towards air vehicle damage. I don't really do air vehicles, so I don't really got anything for you here. I'm sorry about that. Here's the thing, is like, some people ask me about challenges, and I'm like, dude, I don't really even look at the challenges. I just kind of play the game, and as long as I got my guns unlocked, I'm kind of good. Oh, hey. Thank you for being oblivious.
You're exiting the combat zone. Turn back now.
At least snagged him out there, so. See, I'd be bursting this TR7 non-stop at distance. I was gonna knife his ass if I could.
We're on target to win the fight. Keep attacking on all fronts.
Why do y'all support? I'm gonna need some ammo.
Our troops have neutralized Alpha.
Yeah, it does. When you do that type of stuff, when you up the saturation of things, it definitely makes your game feel way, way better. Look more alive, right? Matt Damon, my celebrity doppelganger. I don't know about that one. At one point in my life, I think I looked a little bit more like Leonardo DiCaprio, but I think that was pre-beard and everything. That was like, that was a little while ago. I know it's From Silk, he calls the opponent's crops because he farms them. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. We've been, I'd be farming out here a little bit. You can see Leo easily. Wow. Well, all right. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know if I still look like that. 66 and 14, not too bad. Smart one, 28 and 17. Overall, I think we had some pretty good. We had a pretty good game right there. Risked it for the biscuit. Yes, sir. I really enjoy how supportive the chat is. I really do. I really do like that you guys are like super supportive. Where'd you get your necklace? Oh, Soapy, I've had this. I think I got it from like, was it like Shop Gold or something like that. I literally found it off like an Instagram ad forever ago. This is like this is like a, I don't even know what you call it. Like it's just literally like a daily chain. It's not expensive by any stretch of the imagination. I definitely paid under $100. Like, so it's just from one of those like websites. I'd have to take a look at it because I've had it for years, and I wear it. I just wear it all the time. Like it's just my daily. Oh, Smart's heading out. All right, Smart. Thank you so much for hanging out here. I appreciate you. Thanks for hopping in for a few games with me. You're always welcome to join in whenever you want to, but thank you very much. I think we should definitely get another game in here. I'd like to get let's get like a Sobek or something. I haven't had a good Sobek game tonight. I think we could definitely run that up. Make sure we're on NATO. Gotta say, Chuck, you're definitely my favorite streamer. Hubs. That means a lot to me. Thank you, good sir. Update? No, the update's not live. Yo, Catamax. How are you? Your hit reg was ass that game. I didn't even see. Sorry, Smart. I didn't see that till just now. I think it happens to everybody. Your hit reg goes out. I wonder if you, for the amount you talk about hit reg, I wonder if there's an internet issue at your place. Like maybe you're getting packet loss or something or whatever. Like, I don't know if that. I wonder if that's a thing in your scenario. You won't run a sniper on Sobek City? Glad you're doing great, Catamax. Glad you're doing great. On Sobek City, I don't know if I want to run it. I don't think that's the type of map for me to run a sniper, to be 100% with you. Don't think so. By the way, if anyone here wants a TR7 build, this is a good one you can try. 10-point mini flex, violet laser, long suppressor, 10-point basic barrel. This is the Canton Stubby, 20 fast, standard ammo. You can 100% try it out. What up, boys? Ran breakthrough today. Went 87-6. Lost all the sectors, but damn, I crushed it. Sucks when you do good, but the team loses. EF88 with heavy extended barrel slaps. It does. GG's on that, Yoshi. That's a wicked game. Absolutely wicked game on your end. Sucks your teammate kind of blew dick, but, you know, you definitely were, you know, they were blowing dick, you were beating cheeks. So, you're doing the work. They weren't. Might run an M433. Or a carbine. I haven't ran the broad yet tonight. Maybe I'll run the broad with a bit of a range build. I'll make it, maybe I'll run like this kind of barrel on there, or under barrel. I'll get it the buffer. Yeah, maybe we'll try this. Maybe we'll try it just making it like something that's got a little bit of range on it. We'll try that out. I'm gonna try it out. Chuck, Lynette said you're her favorite streamer as well, and the only one she watches except Bailey. Well, that's, dude, that, hey, tell her I say thank you very much, and that means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Critter, love you too. That's cool that you guys both go ahead and watch her. I haven't talked to her really much today, speaking of yesterday or last day or so. I don't know what she be doing. Interesting girl. What music do I vibe to? I vibe to a lot. Like, so it could be like, you know, rap, rock, metal, a little bit of, it could be like some electronic, like EDM style stuff. A lot of different electronic genres, like I'm good with. I just basically don't listen to country. And normally speaking, also for like if I'm listening to like a song, I don't want it to be like I want to call it, God, what's the term? Like I don't want something like, I don't want Drake whispering in my ear. If I'm listening to like a rap song, I want it to actually be relatively hype. I want the beat to be really good. I'm very beat and musically driven rather than lyrically driven, if that makes sense. So I'm much more like, I want to listen to the beat. I want to hear like, you know, obviously for rap music, like what's the beat going on. I do enjoy the lyrics, but if the beat's not there, then I don't care what the lyrics are saying at all. Okay, what up, UK? Listen to some Young Dolph. I do like Young Dolph. Key Glock's also one of my favorite artists that I listen to. You know him and Young. I think Young Dolph was his cousin, right? Oh, Garcia, I don't be getting angry at nothing. Also, the person that teabagged me, I think they teabagged me like towards the very end of the game. I was like, if I find him, I find him, but I didn't even remember their name. There's probably someone over there. I just can't really see that, so I'm just not too worried about it. Nice. No grenades, no granadas. Dude, there's so many people over here. All right, where's the support guy? Okay, it's fine. I was basically out of ammo anyways. You listen to NBA Youngboy? No, I'm not really. Not really. I have to look through and see what my Spotify says for songs I listen to a lot of, but I kind of got like a... actually, after this game, I'll open up my Spotify and I'll tell you guys some of my like stuff on my listen to on repeat. I got a variety of things in there. Honestly, screw it. I'm gonna put that down right there. I don't care. Oh, dude must have. Yeah, you got me at that. You listen to Drake? Yeah, I listen to Drake. You know what's kind of crazy? I really wish that song that Drake's got right now. So it's unreleased. It's called Cheerios. I was gonna say, damn, can that thing go off? It's an unreleased song called Cheerios that I really like, and it keeps getting taken down from everywhere. Like, damn it, I just want to listen to it. Yeah, I was probably toast. Actually, like literally. Yeah, I've seen Max IQ play. Yeah, we've talked about him a few times here in the chat. He's a good creator. Good creator, solid dude. Kind of interesting that we have B and not A. Yeah, I'm gonna get over to this oh. Well. Can't do that. You should collab. It kind of impossible to collab. He's in like Denmark time. Anybody that's overseas is not really that possible to collab with on video games. Unless the game does not depend on like your connection. Like a first-person shooter is absolutely brutal to play overseas connections with. Also, me and him don't follow each other on anything. Sector taken. There we go. Kind of finesse that there. Just in a classic rock mainly. Classic rock is really good. Like one of my more like popular listened to songs. I don't even call it classic rock, but "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue. Love that song. I did low-key get barbecued there, Nyla, like 100%. I got shit on. Ow. That's kind of wick. That's like whack.
I'm fucking hit!
I was raised on 80s music and classic rock. I mean, so my dad, being that he was on the radio, he had access to like all this different music, you know? And so he played a lot of like stuff when we were growing up. So I've heard a whole bunch of stuff, and I've been exposed to a lot, you know, even growing up. So thankful for that, and as a result, I enjoy a wide variety of music. What's a good KDR? Mine's 4.6. I'd say that's very high. It's very good. Caveat, though, are you an infantry player? Do you move around, or do you snipe, or sit in a tank, or something? Because if you're sitting back sniping with a 4.6, I don't really count that, because that's... sniping is the easiest thing to do in the game to stay alive and get a high KD. It's like an actual cheat code. Oh wait, that guy got rezzed. Nah, hey Yoshi, you don't want to be. Don't wish you were born in some other time. You're in a great time right now. Got access to everything. I will say, growing up, probably back in like a certain time period would have been interesting for sure. Lots of different eras in America, or you know, well, at least you know I'm in America, so there's lots of different eras here that were quite interesting to be a part of. But I'm happy I was born when I was born. You know, I was born in '95. So for me, I feel like I got a great, you know, I got a great childhood. I got to experience everything before, you know, cell phones and technology and all that stuff kind of was getting like real mainstream. Heard of a band called Typo Negative? No, I don't know. I'm sorry, I've never heard of them. I'm not familiar. What's their genre? Ow. Well, oh, you play Assault? I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd be waiting. I do wait out certain things, but I also know that if I get rezzed, I'm most likely to get rezzed and die, so I just, you know, I'm just gonna take the L. I have like a 3.14. Imagine buff to the damage, the Cord AK-205 or RPK. Those guns would definitely be the best guns in the game by far. If the Cord got a buff damage-wise, they'd be the best they are. Like, it went from a 20 to a 25 damage. easily the best they are, no questions asked. Speaking of, oh, I was gonna say, the B-36, I was gonna say, I thought I got hit by the cord. Yo, Criminal Billy, what's up, G-Lowski? I've heard of funk. Yeah, I don't really listen to funk, but I know exactly what it is. Isn't that kind of like, actually, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that more like the Japanese kind of like, I want to call it like the night driving kind of music? I'm using the Broad 3, Abraham.
Combat zone.
We have lost Alpha.
That is a little bit cooked.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
You're outside the combat area. Return.
Ow, 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 ow. Damn, he gave me the 2 quick scopes, essentially? Exactly, Bucky. No evidence. Well, you know, Nyla, if they buffed the cord, if they buffed something, broke something in the game, I wouldn't be mad at all. Like, please, put out a stupid-ass buff, do something, make a gun really good, we gotta fix it, and it just... And people get pissed at it, like, to where people are looking up vids, like, do that. Do something a little bit fun. Why is there AI in here? Oh, we ended up winning that just so quickly. I didn't get a chance to even enjoy being over here. That's cooked. Offers great deals on the Xbox Series Series X. I do not. Sorry, Raider. I really don't. I do not know. 26 Nate, not too bad. We'll take it. We will take it. I'll look it up here. Let me bring up my Spotify real quick, and I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you some of the stuff I listen to on repeat here. So, top songs right now. There's a song by Headhunters called "The Flame Inside." Headhunters more of like a EDM, like I don't know, things like hard style, I guess you want to call it that. After that is "Somewhere I Belong" by Linkin Park. I don't know. I recently came back across SS by Ken Carson. You know, Sydney Sweeney. There's "Superstar" by Saliva. "Front to Back" by Buku. There's a little bit of John Summit in here. Key Glock. "Bleed from Within." Let's see. There's a song by Polaris. Drake. Also a little bit of Creedence Clearwater, by the way. Little Drowning Pool. Let's see. Anyone else? Yeah, "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue. So I got a variety of things in here. I just be looking up stuff. I'd be listening to all different types of things. If I find something cool, you know, I hear it on, let's say, TikTok or whatever, like, I'll look it up. I just listen to a variety of things. Listen to "Chemical Heart" by Bliss and Esso. I could look that up. Yeah, I mean, listen, Bleed from Within's my favorite kind of like metal band, I want to call it. I think they're metalcore. But Bleed from Within, for any guys that like metal and enjoy, let's say, I think is it Parkway Drive or something like that? No Skillet is in here. But I just like a variety of things. I'll listen. I mean, just Young Thug and Future, Lil Baby. I just look shit up, and if it sounds good, I'll listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Is this multiplayer like the COD game? Well, this is, yeah, Battlefield 6 is multiplayer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be that's gonna be it here for me tonight as far as all my games go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It is a little past midnight, so we've been live for about 2.5 hours. Thank you guys for being here. Super happy that we had a great turnout and that we got some great games in. Shout out to Smart and everybody for that for joining up. Edward is in here earlier. Thank you to JT for the challenge with the TR7, of course, and Blarg also for having me play Subaru Reef. We got a great game in there, and Justin gave me a super chat earlier as well. So appreciate all you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon, evening, morning, night, whatever time it may be. I'll be back here live again tomorrow, of course, for the update with Wake Island. Probably gonna have a video out earlier in the day, and then I'll be live here, you know, around the normal usual time. So that'll be fun. I'm gonna be definitely leveling up that sniper a little bit because, you know, it's a brand new sniper, and well, sniping's easy. You know what I'm saying? Sniping's easy. So we're gonna take advantage of that, rip some dome. We're gonna go crazy. Thank you guys. Hope you have a good one. Hubs, I believe. Get your computer. Obviously, get that. That's gonna be exciting. And I'll see you guys all here in the next one. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Deuce, everybody.